Warehouse and operations as a career back at ya. Let's see, where are we at now? It's already week 28 of 2018, and we're on episode, 94 of the podcast. Wow, time flies by when you're having fun, doesn't it? I'm Marty T. Hawkins, and I hope you've all had a safe, productive, and most importantly, a prosperous week so far. Shoot, a safe, productive, and prosperous year so far. We're just a little over halfway through the year, and I'm already looking forward to 2019 and whatever opportunities it's going to bring to me. I'd like to thank all of our new listeners so far, too. We've added friends from California to Texas, the United States, several new listeners from Canada, the United Kingdom, and Germany. And here's a new listener from Vietnam. I see 2 new listeners from Brazil and 1 from Bulgaria. Oh, and there's a few actually from Poland and the Philippines also. We've added listeners in 39 countries so far this year. If you're a new listener and from another country, please shoot us an email to host@warehouseandoperationsasAcareer.com and tell us a little bit about the warehouse, transportation, and operations out there. I love hearing about all the success stories so far this year. I've heard stories from 4 men that's moved into selection from sanitation. Oh, and a young lady. She started with a facility working on the dock in the sanitation department, and now she's a lumper. She's really enjoying the physical aspects of her job and states the money's much better now, as she plays a big part with how much she makes each week. To date, we've heard from 8 others that's moved into lead or supervisor positions, at their facilities, and we've spoken to a couple of them here, actually, on the podcast. I think Corey has shared his experience with us twice now, and we visited with Abraham a couple of times. Let's see, who else? Oh, and Lavoie, he's called in a couple of times also. All these men are doing a great job in putting their plans into practice and really kind of sprinting towards their goals. Be sure to check out our past episodes where we've spoken to several managers and facility managers and drivers. And Tony and James, they're rocking it in the selection and training arenas. Well, enough about the past 28 weeks. Let's talk about the next 24 weeks for a few minutes. I heard of a young woman that wants to be a set-down or counterbalance fork driver. She's applied several places, and she's getting pretty frustrated that no one's calling her back. If you look at most any job board and its comments, you'll see this frustration in several different regions, and as disheartening as it is, we can stop, slow down, and regroup, and we can get that job that we're wanting. I really believe this, and it's kind of why we first put this podcast together, actually. I keep saying that it's simple and easy, but I know it doesn't seem like it when we have bills to pay and families to take care of. We need a paycheck, so we take whatever position we can find, and to be honest, we have to. And I truly get that, but I really believe if we slow down, put our plan together, and attack it properly, we can have that job, the one that we want, and really a lot quicker than what we think we can. Let's take a minute and kind of break it down. Now don't get me wrong. We may have to change a couple of things about ourselves, maybe have to adjust our thinking a bit, maybe even have to try and work 2 jobs for a short spell, but I really do believe that we can do it. We can make it happen. Us here at WAOC may be able to help with some career coaching or advice even, which will probably sound more like opinions. Or maybe we could get you some help with your resume. Remember Sharon, one of our go-to recruiters? She's offered up a little time of her own. I'd be happy to get you in touch with her. Okay, so what should we do? Step 1, our social media. I know our feeds tells others about us, who and how we are, but does it really? Have we maybe embellished a bit for laughs or have a stronger personality or attitude than is really us? I feel we have to clean it up. remember, our prospective employers are, more often than not, going to check out our social media accounts before they even reach out and give us a call. Seriously, if they see something they like on our resume, they're going to want to know a little bit more about that person. My my rule of thumb is, if I wouldn't want my grandmother to see it and I'm looking for a job, don't have it on there. Step 1 is really simple, and honestly, we alone control it. Step 2 is our resume or work history. Please don't spend hundreds of dollars on a cover letter and resume. Don't even spend $25 on that. I just don't feel, in our field anyway, that we need something so professional. We just need to learn and use some key words, maybe in the right place, to get our experiences pulled from the pile by the right person so we can get that call. Honestly, Microsoft Word has some great templates that will work just fine and only cost us a little of our time to fill them out. Libraries, schools, or a friend will have templates or computers that we can use. There's people that will help us for free. Don't pay anyone to fill out a template for you. And when it's said and done, all it's cost us is a couple of hours and boom, it's done. In many instances, maybe for a general labor position, we could get by with just a sheet with our work history on it, but let's put the resume together. It'll show that we're willing to put in the time, and it gives us a space to talk about ourselves a little, what we want, and where we want to go. So step 2 is really simple for us. It just costs us an hour or two and throws a little of the responsibility of getting that phone call on us. Okay, so we're on step 3. We have to know where and what we want to do, though. Please don't answer a post for a fry cook if you want to be a forklift operator. Remember, recruiters are members of just as many job boards or Facebook and Twitter groups as we are. If they see a response from us to a fry cook post on Monday and a forklift position on Tuesday, odds are they're going to call us about neither of them. They're looking for a person with a direction, looking to do what they enjoy and will probably be around for a while and quit looking for a job. If we think about it, they're about to invest several $100s, if not thousands, on training us. They want to feel that that money is being well spent. As an example, if we want to be a forklift operator, but we do not have any experience driving a forklift, we need to put ourselves in a building that has forklift positions. Identify companies in our area that has that position or uses that kind of equipment that we want to use and see what's open. What other positions are they looking for? Taking a job in sanitation or unloading may get us in the door, and then we can work towards the equipment operator's task. Step 3 is simple also, right? We just have to spend some time doing some research on what and where we want to work. Again, a little responsibility and time on us, but it will pay off. Step 4, get that resume out there. We need to answer any ad or post that fits the job that we're looking for, that we want. Look at social media, all the online job boards. Print ads, they're not dead either. Check out the classifieds and the little community papers at the convenience store. Big companies advertise in print also. And I think it's fine to go knock on doors. Just walk right up to the receptionist where we're wanting to work and drop off your resume. You don't have to wait and find a hiring now sign. It doesn't hurt us to be a little proactive and just go knock on that door. Yeah, yep, it's easier to just post to a Facebook group over and over, but that frustration level is going to rise pretty quickly within us, I assure you. Hit the street with our research and resumes in hand. Use every online job board and answer every recruiter post and be at every job fair that you hear about. It'll pay off. So step 4 is a little work, but it's only costing us some time. Step 5 is being prepared for the phone interview. If we're busy when that call comes, it's perfectly fine to say so. Set up a time to return the call. They're reaching out to us and they want to talk to us. It's important that we're in a quiet place where we can think and talk without being interrupted. Have our resume with us and some notes as to why they should hire us. Share our goals and plans. It's important to cover everything with them. And it's also important that we're honest. Don't exaggerate with our skills. Odds are they know something about us already. If we're nervous, let them know. They're used to it, and they'll help us, calm down. Again, easy and simple. It's all about being prepared for the questions and concentrating on the conversation. And then you come to step 6, and that's that dreaded face-to-face interview. Know something about the place. Dress appropriately. Usually a little nicer than the daily work attire for the job is going to be fine. If you know things like, that they require steel-toe shoes or boots, wear them that day. I assure you the hiring agent will notice. Before going in, let's read over our resume and have a little cheat sheet, with our goals, our plans, and our accomplishments. Once more, kind of read through them so it's fresh on our minds. It's easier than it sounds. Just be prepared. Being prepared helps make it simple. I feel if we've put in the time and we do all this well, our odds of getting that job will go up like 80 or 90%. And now that we got the job, we need to work just as hard to keep our new job. It's so important to be on time and dress for work and at our workstations 5 minutes early. Every recruiter we've had on the show has told us if we're right on time, we're late. Be that person that's there 15 minutes early every day. It'll get you noticed by our management team. And after all, we're just doing this task for a short term. We want that next job, that higher paying position. We want to eventually be the boss. I know it's not always simple, but I can't help but feel that if we shoulder some of the responsibility or workload of finding a position, have a plan, or at least know the direction we want to work towards, a goal, if you will, we can make this happen. Our friends and family, different community groups and church members, even us here at WAOC are willing to help with anything that we can. Well, I wanted to talk more about set-down forklifts today, but I kind of got sidetracked on, how frustrating the job search can be. I'll get back to the counterbalance lift in another episode, I guess. I hope I talked about something that'll help you in some way today, and I really appreciate you listening to the show each week. If you have a minute, please check out our Facebook page using that little @ WHSEANDOPS. And maybe join the Warehouse Equipment Operators community group over there. We're having a lot of fun there. Until next week, we wish you a successful job search, and please practice safety at home and in the workplace.